back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not new, hey girl, hey, it's good to see you again. So today I am bringing you guys this pink purpley makeup look, which is perfect for Valentine's Day. It's cute, it's flirty, it's everything that you need for Valentine's Day, okay? So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Eyeshadow Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. I am going to go in with a brush first just to make sure that everything is blended. Then I'm going to go into my beauty blender because I do find that a beauty blender does a better job at just blending overall, but that's just my personal opinion and that's what I always do. So yeah, just do whatever works for you, sis. Then I'm going to go into the Spectrum palette from Modern Dollz. I'm going to be taking that dark pink shade right there and I'm going to be placing all of that on my crease. So the first thing that I like to do when I'm doing eyeshadow, and this is literally all the time, is I'm going to pack on my crease color, then I'm going to blend it out, then I'm going to be going into my transition shade. So that's exactly what you're going to be seeing me doing right here. Then for my transition shade, I'm going to be going into a very light pink, and I'm going to use that to blend out the color that I put on my crease. One thing that I wanted to add is that when you are blending out your shadows, it does happen that you tend to lose some other colors. So that's why you'll see me going back and forth with my crease color and my transition color until I get the color payoff that I want. Next, I'm going to be going into the black from the same palette and I'm going to be placing that all over my crease, and I'm going to be using the first shade, that dark pink shade, to blend it out, and I'm going to go back into the light pink shade as my transition color and use that because, as I did say earlier, when you are blending out your shadows you tend to lose some colors, so you need to be going back and forth just to make sure that everything is as the way that you want it to be. Next, I'm going to be going into that shimmery pink shade and I'm going to be using a flat brush just to place that all over my lid. I didn't cut my crease or anything like that. I would like to deeply apologize about the lighting in this video. The sun just kept doing strange things outside and I was so annoyed. Oh my god, I can't even explain to you guys. Then for my foundation, I'm going to go into the Revlon Candid Foundation in the shade 540 Walnut. Now, it's summer where I'm currently at. If you don't know where I'm at, I'm in South Africa in a city called Durban. So it's been really hot and I think I might have gotten a bit darker. So yeah, my foundation might just be just a tad bit too light, but we made it work, girl. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend everything out with a brush as always. Then I'm gonna go into my beauty blender as well. So now it's time for my favorite parts because I just feel like after the step I can start to see my face coming together, honey, okay? So I'm going back into my Eyeshadow Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee and I'm basically going to be highlighting my chin, my upper lip, underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose and on my forehead. Then I'm just going to be blending that out as per usual. For contour, I'm going to go into the Eyeliner Pro Concealer as well, but this time in the shade Mahogany, and I'm just going to be basically doing the exact same thing, just placing the concealer, blending it out with the brush, going in with the beauty blender. You guys should know the deal by now. Next, I'm going to be going into my loose powder from Yardley London in the shade Caramelised, and I'm basically going to be setting everywhere where I put that lighter concealer. Then I'm going to also set the rest of my face, including my smile lines. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention when I was still doing my eyes was that I basically did two different eye looks. Okay, it's the same thing, but it's sort of different. The one that you guys see on the left has more of like a purpley look, especially when it comes to the lid, whereas the one that you see on the right is more on the pinky side. Now, this was solely because I really just wasn't sure on what look that I wanted, so I ended up doing both. But in the end, I did end up deciding on which one to go with, and I ended up going with the one that's on the left. So next, it's time for bronzer. For my bronzer, I use the Even Complexion pressed powder in the shade Cocoa, which is also from Yardley London, and I'm just gonna bronze all over my face. Next, I'm going to be going into my all over setting powder, which is the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 350 Caramel, and I'm basically just going to be setting my entire face. So I normally do this step just to make sure that my highlighting and my contour is just basically seamless and that everything is blended together. So yeah, I like going in with the powder afterwards because I don't know, I like the finish and I like how it looks. So next, it's time for blush, and I'm going to be going into my Clinique Blush in the shade 20 Bashful Plum, and I'm just going to be placing that on my cheeks. Next, I'm going to be going into that first shade right there that I placed in my crease, and I'm just going to be placing that underneath my waterline. Then I'm going to go into that light pink shade that I used as my transition shade, and I'm going to blend that out. So for my tear duct area, I'm going to go into the Eyeliner Nudes eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be taking a shimmery shade. It's like a very, very light pink, almost very nudie, and I'm going to place that all over my tear duct. Then I'm going to go into a brown lip liner. I'm sorry about this lip liner. I do not know the name. It just says lip liner on the outside because I don't think it's a brand. I just got it from this other shop in town. So I'm sorry about that, but just to use any brown lip liner and you'll be good to go. So story about my lips, listen. So the shade of nude that I wanted, I basically didn't have, so I just decided to go the old-fashioned way and just create my own lip color. So what I did was I just used that dark brown lip liner all over my lip. Then I went into my concealer that exact same concealer that you guys have been seeing me using from LA Girl in the shade Toffee, and I'm just gonna blend everything out together. Then I'm gonna pick whatever eyeshadow that best represents the color that I'm looking for, and I'm just gonna go with that. So that's from another palette, but yeah, just any color that you want. So I took that and I'm basically just gonna pat it onto my lips, pack it on, make sure that I'm blending. Then I'm gonna go into the Essence Shine Wet Look lip gloss, and I'm gonna place that on top, and it will basically give me the lip color that I'm looking for. Next, I'm going to go into the Ushas Complexion palette. I'm going to be taking that gold shimmery shade, and I'm going to just be using that to highlight the highest point of my cheeks as well as my brow bone. Then you're going to see me going back into one of the blending brushes just to make sure that everything is still well blended and I didn't lose any colors as I was placing the shimmery shades on my brow bone. Next, I'm going to go into the Essence Lash Princess Mascara in black, and I'm just going to be placing that on my lashes. Then straight after that, I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Waterproof Liquid Liner in black. Now, I don't even know why I did my eyeliner after doing my lashes. That was pretty stupid, but anyway, it makes no difference. So with placing the liquid liner on my eye, I first like to go in with the brush and just tap the brush onto the product itself and just draw whatever line that I want. So today I was just basically drawing a simple line. I wasn't doing a wing or anything like that. So I went in with my brush first, then to clean everything up I went into the actual liner itself. Then after that, I'm going to put on my lashes. You can just use any lashes that you have. I got these lashes from a local Chinese store. So yeah, any lashes that you have that you feel are cute and they're flirty, they will definitely work, sis. Another thing, I think I should do a how to put on your eyelashes tutorial, especially for girls like me who have very, very curly lashes. It's very, very difficult. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, please do let me know in the comment section. Last but not least, I'm going to go into the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Magic Setting Spray, and I'm going to spray my face down and dry it. Then I'm going to move on to my hair, and for that I didn't really do much, to be quite honest. I just sprayed my hair down with some water and I scrunched my hair in my hands, and that was it. So thank you so much guys for watching. If you came to this part of the video, super grateful for the 100 subscribers that I have. I've been wanting that for the longest time, and I just want to say thank you for that. So if you like this video and you like how this look came out, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on the next video. Cheers.